watching The Lost Boys, and this is a very ambitious, well-acted horror movie about teenage vampires in Santa Carla, which we are reminded more than once in this film is the mass murder capital of America, a sad distinction. This movie follows a trend I've seen in a lot of horror and science fiction movies lately. The sensational storylines from 1950s exploitation films are updated with good dialogue and production values and made into slick movies for the 1980s. That's what they did with The Fly. That's what they do here. This one stars Jason Patric as a new kid in town who sees a girl he likes at a rock concert. She's played by Jamie Gertz, and she is a vampire, something even Jason's little brother knows.
She's one of them! And don't tell me it doesn't make her a bad person, Mike.
You know where David took me tonight, don't you, Star?
Who's David?
Yes, it's my fault. If you hadn't met me, if I hadn't liked you, I tried to warn you.
It was that night in the cave, wasn't it? That wasn't wine they gave me to drink. It was blood. That was David's blood.
You drank someone's blood? Are you crazy?
Kiefer Sutherland stars as the leader of the vampires, and it's a good, tough performance.
You afraid to face me, David? Huh?
Tried to make you immortal.
You tried to make me a killer!
You are a killer.
I mentioned before that The Lost Boys is a well-made movie, and it is impressive. The performances are good, especially by Kiefer Sutherland and Jason Patric. The special effects are good. The vampire scenes look convincing, and some of the credit for all of that goes to the director, Joel Schumacher, who specializes in supernatural subjects and did that weird Shirley MacLaine movie a few years ago, The Possession of Joel Delaney. But Schumacher also has to take the blame for what happens to this movie. It starts out with a lot of interesting stuff in it, like a love affair between Diane Wiest, who plays the mother of those boys, and Edward Herman, who's a local businessman with a mysterious background. But then the ending of the film is simply action and special effects. The human relationships are all ignored. If you're going to make a convincing, realistic vampire movie, you shouldn't just go for the gore in the last reel, I don't think. This is a close miss, but I'm going to have to give it thumbs down because it doesn't live up to its original promise.
Well, that's exactly what I think. I think it's an overstuffed picture. I think this picture should have been stripped away. I mean, I think they have too many characters, too many things going on. I got interested in the adults. I got interested in the kid, especially that little brother played by Corey Haim. He says, "You drank blood," or whatever he says. It's a great line. It's just too full. And then you built up all this machinery, and then you unload it, sort of run it down a steamroller at the end with these people jumping through the air in a vampire fight. I'm exhausted in a picture that I could have liked.
It's a strange criticism to say that a movie is too ambitious, but in a way it is. It really is all over the map. And great performances, great actors in there.
I don't know about the word great. You're throwing that around a lot today.
Great is a good, good performances, good actors. How's that, okay?
I'm so glad when you agree.
Coming up next, 2 more thumbs down for The Lost Boys, the overstuffed teenage vampire movie.